Hello learners, I'm Akash. I completed my BTech from NIT Rourkela in the year 2020. Currently, I'm a mathematics teacher. Now let's see how to solve this given question. Here there are three boxes B1, B2 and B3 with different colors as shown below. This is a question of Bayes theorem and this is an example question from Max 2A IP textbook. Pay attention how it's going. See, in general, you might feel it's easy, but it has a lot of meaning to it. If you understand the meaning behind what is happening, then this question will seem a bit easy. Now, what is happening? See, now there are three boxes. Okay, there are three boxes B1, B2, B3. First box has two white, one black, and two red balls. Okay, and second box has three white, two black, and four red balls. Third box has four white, three black and two red balls. This is the data that we can get from this table. So now next what they are telling, a die is thrown, B1 is chosen if one or two turns up. See, you throw a die. That means what, B1 is, you choose the box 1 only if one or two comes up. Okay, what is the probability that one or two will come? What is the probability that either one or two will come on the die? Now my number of favorable events are 2. It can be either 1 or 2. What are the total number of event, like what are the total number of possibilities in a die? In a die, if you'll roll a die, you'll get any 6, like any number from 1 to 6. So there are 6 possibilities. Out of that, my favorable are 2, 1 or 2. So my there are 2 favorable events, by total number of events is 6. The probability of getting B1, choosing box B1 is 2 by 6, which is 1 by 3. Likewise, box B2 is chosen if 3 or 4 turns up. Now again, the probability of choosing box B2 is nothing but 2 by 6, which is 1 by 3. Box B3 is chosen if 5 or 6 turns up. Again, 2 favorable events, total number of events is 6 in rolling of die. So 2 by 6, which is 1 by 3. So all the three boxes have equal probability of getting chosen. Fine. Having chosen a box in this way, a ball is chosen at random from this box. Okay, a box is selected. Now from that box you are choosing a ball. From that box you are choosing a ball. Fine. Now if the ball drawn is found to be red, find the probability that it is drawn from box B2. Now here is something where you have to understand something known as conditional probability. In my previous video also I explained. Now what does it mean is, P of A given B, or P of A by B sometimes we call, it is nothing but happening of A after happening of B. Understand, this represents happening of A after happening of B. Now this means what, first B has happened, now after B has happened A is happening. That is what this denotes, P of A by B. Now if the ball drawn is found to be red, that means what, we got that, we found that the ball is red. That is the first thing we found. That means that will go to the last, R, red ball. Okay, and we have to find that the probability is coming from box B2. That means E2, let E2 be my event of selecting box B2, so that would be P of E2 by R. So this is what I have to find out. What does this mean? Happening of E2 after happening of R. R is what, my event of selecting a red ball. First I got a red ball. Now I'm going to find out that it was taken from box B2. That selecting of box B2, like I'm taking it as E2. Okay, that is event. Fine. Now if I'll go to the next slide, you'll get better clarity. See, let E1, E2, E3 denotes the event of selecting boxes B1, B2, B3. Now P of E1 and P of E1, P of E2, P of E3 denote the probability of choosing boxes B1, B2, B3. Fine. This is something I already explained before, like, but just the naming. Okay, E1, E2, E3. This is an example question from textbook, so I'm using the same words that are used in the textbook. Fine. Now P of E1 is going to be 2 by 6. I already told you, P of E1 equal to P of E2 equal to, because probability of choosing box B1. B1, when do we choose? When neither 1 or 2 comes and die. That means what? 2 by 6. B2 is chosen when we get 3 or 4. 2 events by 6. 2 by 6. Again, B3 is chosen when we get either 5 or 6. So 2 events, 2 favorable events by total number of events is 6. So 2 by 6, which is, all three have the same probability. 2 by 6, which is 1 by 3. I hope till here things are clear. Okay, now what we have to, now let capital R denote the event that the ball chosen from the selected box is red. Fine. Now we have to find out P of E2 by R. This I already explained here. Now we have to find out P of E2 by R. Why this has come, I already explained. Fine. Now, if you did not understand, watch the video twice or thrice again and again. You can even watch the other video which I made, something related to this. Fine. Now, in box B1, there are 2 white balls, 1 black ball and 2 red balls. So, P of R by E1 is nothing but 2 by 5. That means what? How many red balls are there? 2. Total number of balls is 5. Now, what does it mean is, first E1 has occurred. See, what does it mean? Listen carefully. Listen to me carefully. There are 3 boxes, right? So, before choosing a ball, first I have to select a box. Now, let's say I got box B1. Now, to get box B1 I got box B1 means what? Event E1 has occurred, because event E1 is nothing but selecting box B1. So that has happened. That's why now that event has happened. Now once E1 has happened, now I'm selecting, now R is happening. R is what? Getting a red ball. When we are, how many red balls are there? 2 out of 5. So that is nothing but 2 by 5. I hope it's clear. Next, likewise the same thing for box B2 also. There are 4 red balls and in total 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 4, 9. So 3 by, yeah, 4 by 9. Yeah, 4 by 9. 4 red balls and 4 by total number of P of R by E2. Similar way, P of in box B3, this is what you get, and 2 by 9. Okay, I hope it's clear what exactly it means. Now, P of R by E2, what exactly it means is, first E2 has occurred. E2 means what? We selected box B2. Next, in that box, we needed to get a red ball only. Red ball out of how many? 4 out of 9. So, probability of getting a red ball is 4 by 9. Now, P of E2 by R, P of E2 by R is nothing but P of E2 into P of R by E2 by P of E1 into P of R by E1 and P plus P. It's not by, okay? It's given, have P of R given E2, like, but I just call it as by sometimes, okay? Now, P of plus P of, small mistake, this P of E3 into R by E3. Some mistakes happen. P of E3 into R by E3, fine. So on that note, all this data is known, right? P of E1, P of E2, P of E3, these values are known already. In the previous slide, I already told you 1 by 3. All 3 are 1 by 3. Next, P of R by E1, P of R by E2 and P of R by E3 also I know. Now just substitution and basic calculation. Now in the denominator, you can just take, so I just substituted all the values over here, whatever I showed you in the previous 2 slides. In the denominator, you can take 1 by 3 common. If you will take 1 by 3 common, then what you would get is 2 by 5 plus 4 by 9 plus 2 by 9. So 1 by 3 cancel. So what you would get is 4 by 9 by 2 by 5 plus 4 by 9 plus 2 by 9. Now here the LCM is 45. So in the first term, multiply and divide by 9. So 18 by 45 plus, and here also 5. In the second term, multiply and divide by 5 in the denominator, okay? So 4 5s are 20 by 45. Here also I'd get 10 by 45. So if you take LCM, this is what you'll get. So 38 plus 10, 48 by 45. 4 by 9 by 48 by 45. Now A by B whole divided by C by D. C by D would give me A by B into D by C. So ulta. This, when it will come to the top, this will become 4 by 9 into 45 by 48. So 4 1s are 4 12s are, and 3 3s are 3 15s are. So like that, if you'll simplify, ultimately you'll end up getting 5 by 12. See, 4 1s are, 4 3s are. Don't strike like this in exam, okay? 3 1s are, 3 15s are, and oh, this was 12. This was 12. I made a mistake. Let me do this again. Sorry. Let me do the simplification again. 4 1s are, 4 12s are, and 3 15s are, 3 4s are. Okay, 3 3s are, 3 5s are. So 5 by 3 into 4, which is 12. 5 by 12. Hope you understood it. This is a little tough one to understand, but once you get the hang of it, it will feel easy only. Okay, and thank you for watching until now. In case you like this video, please hit the like button. It would encourage me to make many more of such videos. And if this is your first time coming across to my channel, please do subscribe to it. Once again, thank you.